What's up, everyone? Today's be my movie review. We're here to do a non-spoiler movie first. We're here to do a movie, action comedy thriller movie called Nobody. Nobody came out in 2021. It is 93 minutes long, directed by Elia Naishula, and stars Bob Odenkirk, Connie Nielsen, Christopher Lloyd, Reza, and Michael Ironside. It is rated R for strong violence, bloody images, strong language throughout the movie, and brief drug use. There is 39 F words in the movie, so this movie's not for kids. This movie's for adults or action film junkies, pretty much. The movie is inspired from Bob Odenkirk real life home invasion that happened to him twice. And the budget was $16 million. The box office was $57.5 million. The story of the movie is basic, very simple and basic. It's basically a Bob Odenkirk plays a family man who is basically living a day-to-day routine life. And one day, a home invasion happens to him, and he gets home invaded, and the invaders take something from him special, and he decides to go back and find a home invader and get it back. But it triggers him because we find out that he has a dark, dark secret past that none of his family knows, that no one knows, not even his family knows. And we find out who he really, really is. And is he a nobody? We'll find out. This movie is fun. It's a fun action. I mean, if you love action movies, I'm a big fan of action movies. Now, this movie is inspired also by the John Wick franchise. So we will be doing the John Wick franchise reviews later in the future. But I want to do this one first because this is one movie that got me into watch the John Wick movies. When I heard about John Wick movies, I said, okay, I love Keanu Reeves, but I'll pass. I heard of this movie, Nobody, and Bob Odenkirk, and I'm a big Bob Odenkirk fan. If you know who Bob Odenkirk is, he's really known for playing Saul from Better Call Saul, spinoff show from Breaking Bad, which I think Better Call Saul is brilliant. I love that show, love that character so much, and become an action hero? Yeah, I'll go in. Watched it, blew my mind, and it got me to go and watch the John Wick franchise. And now I'm in love with the franchise. Fun franchise with all this. Also, Nobody, later this year, it's getting a sequel. And I saw the trailer just about a couple weeks ago, and I had a blast. This looks fun. I watched the first minute of it, and I said, this is the movie that we need. This is the movie that people need to see in theaters and just have a great time. Turn your brain off, have a great time. Simple with this movie, too. This movie is basically just turn your brain off, have a great time. That's all, pretty much all it is. Nothing really big happening, but there is something big happening. Now, if you've seen the John Wick movies, very similar, except Bob Odenkirk is a family man. Keanu Reeves' character is a widow. He's a widow, and very, very well done. I think Nobody is just a fun action adrenaline film. Like, it's inspired by the 80s, 90s action comedies. It inspired the John Wick franchise, inspired from a real-life home invasion that happened to Odenkirk, sadly. He talks about it, actually, and it's pretty scary. I have to say, very, very scary, actually. So him actually making an action movie that actually kind of happened to him, very, very, very bold what he did. And I thought he did a great job making this movie, doing this movie, actually. The director movie, I've heard of his director, didn't really see his first film. His first movie was Hardcore Henry. I really enjoyed Hardcore. Hardcore Henry was a really fun action movie. Very fun action, first-person view only movie. Very, very fun movie. Almost like a first-person video game, but it feels like you're watching a first-person video game, but it's all live action. Beautifully done. Now, I would say you will get motion sickness because the camera moves all over the place. So you will get motion sickness, by the way. So take your time watching that movie. But great idea and a really fun concept. So we decided to do this movie because Bob Odenkirk is a big fan of the John Wick movies, and he wanted to do an action movie because he was tired of seeing him doing comedy, him playing snitch, him doing gangster films. He wanted something fun, something just let it out, have fun, let it out. He did, and I thought he did a phenomenal job, and it's a really, really fun movie to watch. So yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed my review. Thank you all for watching. So next time, we'll be doing a spoiler review on Nobody, get more in depth in the film as well. So yes, and thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and as always, be safe, be awesome, and stay nerdy. This is Nerd Super Nerdtastic. Sign off.